this really cool video that I'm in called God in the Box too, because that has to do with everybody's impression of what is God, what does God look like to you, what does God sound like to you. But so I mean, like I say, if you're projecting or deriving a kind of a divine concept from your surroundings, then it becomes a very big concept, and by its very nature, the definition of God is omnipresence, right? So everything then becomes God, and then that becomes pantheistic. So everything starts to just kind of like become less defined. The lines aren't drawn. There's less divisiveness. It's more unifying to me. I appreciate it that way. So.
We did have another question. We have time from the chat room, and it was a little bit before, so I have to scroll back up. And this is from Purpose Focus EDU. It's the question says, it is said that the phoenix is the protector of an ancient library that housed sacred knowledge. What do you think of that?
Well, I like the idea of the phoenix, obviously. This is a kind of a resurrection.
No, the Sphinx. The Sphinx.
Oh, the Sphinx. Oh, I thought you said the phoenix. Oh, yeah.
I might have. I don't know.
I talked to some people who claim to have been hanging around with Zahi Hawass, who's the antiquities director of in Egypt, and they say that they had found some kind of doing ground penetrating radar, had found some kind of space room under, which is what the Edgar Cayce had claimed, that some kind of room underneath the Sphinx paw or something, and that Zahi had run off with this concept in his mind, and that there's something mysterious going on there, and possibly there were some things found there. But that that's a whole different subject, and I'm not an expert on that particular area. But it doesn't surprise me. The Tibetans have texts hidden away. I mean, a lot of cultures have texts hidden away somewhere, and even what we do have from Egypt is expressive enough. I mean, I don't even know what they could possibly add to the picture if they did find something hidden. It would have to be so extraordinary to be new to us, because Egypt has, like I said, if you start delving into their spiritual concepts and their religious ideas, they pretty much had it all. They covered everything. They were extremely detailed. So that wouldn't surprise me, no.
I think one of the sad pieces about religion, I mean, my observation is that definitely Christianity is that it's supposed to be about love and kindness and turning your cheek and, patience and non-judgment, and, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And sorry if you're Christian and you're listening to this, but sometimes they, and I'm not saying everybody, but they don't follow their own rules.
Yeah, one of the things that had motivated me in writing The Christ Conspiracy to begin with was the destruction of culture and the Inquisition and Catholicism, and then Protestants claiming that, well, we did a better job and so forth. But then you had not so pleasant experiences with fundamentalist Protestants as well, and I mean it's not, it hasn't turned out the way. If there's a God or a Jesus in charge of what's happened in His name for the last 2,000 years, then He's responsible, and it's horrible what has happened in the name of Christianity, in the name of Jesus Christ.
God, quote unquote, isn't so nice. He blows up cities and floods you. So God's not so nice. Jesus was supposed to be the nice one.
Yeah, and then we have people torturing for hundreds of years in His name. I mean, that didn't work out. I mean, to me, this serves as evidence that this character is not real as being portrayed, because at any time, when people were even they were Christians too. There were whole swaths of Christians who were slaughtered by, well, not just the Catholics, but